Welcome back to Trend Guards. We've got some massive, verified breaking news to cover in today's explainer. We're looking at August 2026, and Moonshot AI's Kimi K3 model just completely shook up the industry. We're going to dive right into the hard data, the verified benchmarks, and the newly launched products so you know exactly what happened and why it matters. Let's get right into it.
All right, here's the absolute most critical, confirmed fact we have right now. As officially reported by Arena.ai on August 3rd, 2026, Kimi 3, specifically the Max version, has officially grabbed the #1 spot on the brand new Code Arena full stack leaderboard. And just to be clear, this is not a rumor, and it's not some leaked internal test. This is a highly public, verified, and rigorous measurement.
So you might be wondering, what exactly makes this benchmark so special? Well, according to Arena.ai, this full-stack benchmark goes way beyond those isolated, simple coding tests we're used to. It's not just asking an AI to write a single Python function anymore, it's evaluating full-stack web development tasks. That means the AI literally has to execute multi-step reasoning, use external tools like file systems and terminals, and generate completely working end-to-end applications entirely from scratch. We're talking front-end, back-end, database connections, the whole shebang. It's essentially testing exactly what human professional developers do every single day. Let's look at the actual leaderboard, which is backed by over 30,000 submitted evaluations. Right there at the top, rank #1, we've got Kimi 3 Max by Moonshot AI. Right behind it at #2 is OpenAI's GPT-5.6 Soul in the X high tier, and coming in at #3 is Anthropic's flagship Claude Fable 5. The absolute key takeaway here, an open weight model has officially beaten out the two leading, closed frontier models on literally the most demanding coding benchmark that exists right now. That is a huge deal. And listen, it's absolutely crucial to note that this was not just an isolated fluke. This full-stack victory really cements a verified pattern for Moonshot AI. Even before taking the full-stack crown, Kimi K3 was already totally dominating the front-end code arena. It ranked #1 overall with 1,679 points, again beating out Claude Fable 5. It topped 6 out of 7 specific domains, everything from brand and marketing to data and analytics, right down to simulations. So the data is painting a super clear picture for us. Kimi K3 is consistently proving to be the preeminent coding model in the world right now.
So moving beyond just the benchmarks, we've got an actual product launch to talk about. As shown in the official Runtime Wire showcase, Kimi Slides is a brand new shipping feature within the Kimi Work ecosystem. It's an AI-native presentation tool powered directly by the Kimi K3 model itself. But here's the kicker that makes it stand out from all the other AI generation tools out there. It actually builds complete, fully editable PowerPoint files just from a simple text prompt. Let's quickly walk through exactly how Kimi K3 pulls off this complex end-to-end task in 4 steps. Step 1 is research. You toss Kimi a topic and it uses its massive context window to gather all the relevant data and insights. Step 2 is structure. The AI acts like a strategist, taking all that research and organizing it into a really logical flow. Step 3 is design, where it generates cohesive visual layouts, complete with polished charts and smart arts. And finally, Step 4. Export. You just download the finished presentation straight to your machine.
Now, why does this actually matter for professionals? Well, Runtime Wire really hit the nail on the head in their review. They noted, quote, "You get a real PowerPoint file with editable text, movable elements, and customizable charts." End quote. We are not talking about those flat, locked PDFs or weird AI-generated images that you literally can't tweak. Kimi Slides gives you natively editable files. This is a real game changer for business utility because you can take that 90% finished AI draft and just easily edit it before your final board meeting or pitch. 2.8 trillion. Let that sink in for a second. That is the massive, verified parameter count of Kimi K3 as of its late July 2026 release. Moonshot AI has officially shipped the world's very first open 3 trillion class model. And honestly, the most disruptive part of all this, those weights are available to download for free. You can literally run this frontier-level intelligence on your own infrastructure without paying a dime. Now let's look at the API pricing for developers who maybe don't want to self-host. Kimi K3's API costs are incredibly competitive. We're talking $2.90 per million input tokens and $14 per million output tokens. To put that into perspective, compare it to GPT-5.6 Ultra, which sits at $5.30, or Claude Fable 5 at $10.50. And again, just as a quick reminder, if a business decides to download those open weights and host Kimi K3 themselves, their API fee drops to exactly 0. This completely alters the cost-benefit analysis for any enterprise software development.
Let's zoom out and look at the business side, because the numbers here are wild. According to exact figures reported by Eigent AI, Moonshot AI recently raised a staggering $2 billion in capital. That funding round just catapulted the company to a massive $20 billion valuation. So they are heavily capitalized right now, and they're scaling aggressively to grab both enterprise and consumer market share.
So where is all that capital going? They're deploying it to build out a vertically integrated productivity suite called the Kimi Work ecosystem. This includes Kimi Code, the newly launched Kimi Slides, Kimi Sheets, and Agent Swarm. So Moonshot AI isn't just handing developers a raw model anymore. They're actually wrapping their #1 ranked model into these really polished software products to directly challenge the big industry incumbents on pure quality and workflow integration.
Which really brings us to the broader strategic implications for the whole tech industry. We are watching this real-time battle unfold right now between closed frontier ecosystems and open weight ecosystems. Historically, companies just paid a premium for closed APIs, right? Because they offered the best performance, hands down. But Moonshot AI is completely shifting this landscape by dropping a free, open weight foundation that is now factually outperforming the closed models in complex reasoning and full-stack development.
So that leaves us with one final, pretty analytical question to chew on. Can closed API ecosystems actually maintain their massive price premiums when open-weight models like Kimi K3 are taking the #1 spot on the absolute hardest benchmarks? We are literally seeing a phased transition in the AI industry here, where the true value might be shifting away from just the raw model and moving toward the ecosystem built around it. I'd love to hear your perspectives on all the verified data we've covered today. Thanks for tuning in to this TrendGuards Explainer. We'll keep tracking the facts and reporting exactly what you need to know. Stay focused, and we'll see you in the next analysis.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. See you in the next video.